Hey guys, it is Mendez here and welcome to the 9th in the series of daily puzzle showcase videos. Today we're going to be looking at the halfway point puzzle, because there are 18 different types of daily puzzle and we are on the 9th. So yeah, we're exactly halfway through this series. We were looking at Rise to the Challenge today and solving the first 10 of them. So again, we've got a range of difficulties, 1 to 3. We've got a very sharp reset at 7. So I'm expecting this to be another potentially grid-based puzzle with a couple of different ways of adjusting difficulty. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Rise to the Challenge. When they were up, I'll read that in a second. When they were up, they were up. When they were down, they were down. And each area needs one balloon and one weight in it. Press and hold A to pick up a balloon or weight from the left-hand edge and place it in an empty square. Okay, seems simple enough. Next stipulation. Balloons will rise until they hit an obstacle, while weights will fall until they hit an obstacle. Balloons and weights that have already been placed will act as obstacles themselves. If there are multiple weights or multiple balloons in an area, it will turn red to indicate it's into load. But when there is exactly one balloon and one weight in an area, it will turn blue. Blue will do. Oh, this could be very interesting. Okay, well, let's just kind of start with ones like this. So that's a nice easy one, because it's got to be weight and balloon. It's got to be. I think if we think about this one for a second, this group of 3, the only place a weight could go is there, which means it's got to have a weight under it. So that's good. Same with the top as well. It's got to have a balloon over it. And then there's got to be a balloon here as well. Same with the top left one. There's got to be a weight there. What's going on over here? So yeah, we can easily get weights into all of them like that. And we can easily get balloons into all of them. Feels like there's a... Oh no, there's not a couple of ways to solve this one, actually. Yeah, this is a single solution. Because I was thinking we could put like a balloon there, but then you wouldn't be able to put a balloon here. Or there. Because it would need to be resting on it. Okay, alright. You know what? I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Let's go. When they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. Could 10,000 men solve this? Like, the description is not indicative of the game whatsoever. But sure, I mean that feels like me being forced to write one of my video descriptions. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with the actual episode. It's just something random that I can put there. All right, so I think our first major rule is going to be about I don't know. Well, that one definitely can't be there, but so it must be there. I guess if there is one that does not have any other way of getting a weight or a balloon in it, and it's a certain distance off the ground, every one of those has to be a weight or a balloon, right? So there, for example, the only way to get a weight in there is to have weights in all 3 of these sections. So then that has to be there. That has to be there. There has to be a weight there, which means there has to be a balloon there. Again, another single solution kind of answer. And it really feels like this should be a puzzle that's got multiple solutions, but amazingly, it always works. It's so far, in the first 2 puzzles at least, always working out to force you into moves, which is great. It's a sign of a really good puzzle. It's not something I recognise. I don't have any kind of reference for it in my puzzling arsenal, I guess. My internal puzzle database. But yeah, very interesting. So the only way to get a weight in this one is to have weights there and there. We need to get a balloon into this one. We need to get a weight into this one here, so we've got to put the weights here and here. And then we should just be able to shove some balloons around. Nice and easy, alright. Yeah. I'm digging it.
I have a feeling that perhaps...
I guess the order in which you place things is going to be... will the order in which you place things ever be an issue? I'm not sure. I thought it might be going into it, but now I'm starting to think that maybe Maybe it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I'm finding this one very, very interesting. First thing, it's got to be that. There's no other way around that. We've got to get ourselves weights here. We've got to get ourselves weights here. We've got to get ourselves balloons here. Because that's the only way you can get a balloon in this bottom one. Don't feel like I'm doing a particularly good job of explaining my thought process here, but that's like...
I have a feeling that perhaps...
It's quite a different style from the usual selection, I think. And, you know, there's not really been a usual selection so far. We've had a bit of a mixture of just, like, standard grid-based games, something that are more like Soccer Band, or like other puzzle, or other games. Like block-pushing games. And so far... This is very, very interesting. Alright. So what are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's a fairly good question. We need a weight in here. So the only way to get that is through those two. The only way to get a balloon in those is to do that. Do we need to have weights here and here for that one? Yeah, probably. Which means the weight in this one has to be there. And the weight in that one has to be there. And the other weights have to be there and there. Because they can't be on this row because we need to put the balloons there. And then, yeah, just place balloons there and there. Fantastic! Alright, I think we're ready to go up to the slightly higher grid size. Was that the sixth puzzle, or was that just still the fifth? That was only the fifth. Okay, we've got another one, another little one. We're going to 3-star difficulty on the smallest grid size. Alright, I'm having to think about this a little bit more. Right, I think there's got to be a weight there. I don't see any other possibility for that. This one, there's got to be a weight, I think, there. This one has got to be a weight there. I think that one's got to have a weight there. And then the last one's going to have to be there. Okay. So you can kind of... It's probably not a good general strategy to be thinking of the weights and balloons separately. But so far... But it kind of worked for that one at least. I'm going to try doing that for the next one as well. See if we can place all the weights and then all the balloons. Because at least I'm even if I'm not placing the balloons, I'm still thinking about where they're going. Because you got to leave space for them. Okay. So we're probably going to go up to the slightly higher grid size now. As we get to number 7. Back down to 1-star difficulty. But yes, on a much larger grid. We've got a 7x7 grid. Now we've got 10 of each of these. So, right. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to just try and place all of the weights that we can. How do I want to do this? I think... Oh, this is a pretty good line here. Because, yeah, I think this is one of the rules here. Is that if you've got 4... like a row of 4... then you can kind of just fill those in. For like 4 cells in a row that touch the bottom of the group... that are all different chambers. Alright, so that was nice and easy. And yeah, we've got the same thing here. We've got the 4 chambers all touching the ceiling. So I think it's a lot easier to see on a higher grid on a bigger grid. Just how this all kind of works. So that's good.
I have a feeling that perhaps... Still no patch on this label.
Alright, puzzle solved for number 7. Again, that description is just so jarring. But oh well, it is what it is. Puzzle number 8. Let's try and try and place all the weights that we can. So I want 2 there. The one for this cell, I think, is going to have to be there. The one for this cell is definitely going to have to be there. What else can we say with any kind of confidence? Not a lot. Well, we've got to do that. So far, this is working out. I don't want to say that it's always going to work out, though, because I don't necessarily have any evidence for that. just literally considering the weights. Alright, let's put some balloons in. So we got those two. I need to put them there for that. Oh, actually, maybe not. No, that's probably going to be there. Which means that, yeah, that's wrong. Because we need to build a tower here. It's quite interesting. I don't have, as I say, I don't have an analogy for it, but I feel like it's
If you entertain my idea here,
we're kind of growing towers from the tops and bottoms of things. Like, so I'm not entirely sure what, if it's based on anything. Possibly not. Or even if it's been in a previous Layton game or something like that. Okay. Getting a little bit harder now. I guess we'll put these in. Because when we had the stack of 4, it was very obvious that there was going to be a stack of 4 there. You could see the 4 chambers all interlocking. Whereas with this, we've just got stacks of 2. It's a lot more difficult to fathom what's going on. Yeah, we need to put one there. I guess we want to put one there, because the balloon's going to have to be enclosed there. Alright. Now let's place some balloons. I feel like, yeah, the harder it gets is when when these stacks become smaller. Because that's really giving me a very good sense of what I'm placing where at the moment. Oh, not too bad, not too bad.
I eat puzzles like this for breakfast.
And Shirley eats puzzles like this for breakfast, did you not know? I'm not entirely sure why he's eating lead weights and balloons, because I don't think either of those is particularly good for a dog's diet, but, you know, whatever. Alright, puzzle number 10. The final one for Rise to the Challenge. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, we can put 2 up here. That's for sure. That's dealt with those 2 chambers. I think we're going to have a stack of 3 here. Or possibly on the other side. Maybe. We're going to have 1 up here. And probably 2 here. Yeah, this is bothering me. Okay, let's start placing some balloons anyway. Those 2 have to be a stack of 2 there, because that's the only way we can get a balloon into this quadrant or sector. Got to be a balloon there. I think getting a balloon into here is going to be quite a challenge, so I think we're going to have 3 here. Then, oh no, because we need, no wait, we can put that one there. Now, oh yeah, because that's there. Oh, that's funny. Because that's there, that's why we can't have this stack goes to there instead. Okay, so that forces that to be there, so that can't be on either of those 2 spaces. Yeah, it's clever. It's really clever how it enforces a single solution. And I'm always interested in how puzzles do it, and it's yeah, one of the most interesting parts of puzzles for me. Alright, that's the first 10 puzzles of Rise to the Challenge done. I hope this gave you an idea of what it involves. I apologise. I think my commentary was utterly terrible today, just because I wasn't really vocalising very much at all. But hopefully I roughly explained what I was doing. I don't know. Alright. Next time, we're going to be eating some cake, and everyone enjoys cake. See you next time, folks.